Hi guys, I hope you've already woken up, you've eaten breakfast, you've used the restroom like we normally would in the morning. The first thing we're going to do is get started with reading like we always do, so it's going to be very similar to what a normal day looks like. So for our mini lesson today, we're going to be going over our spelling words for lesson 18. Remember, our story for this week is A Tree is Growing. We started it last week. We're going to continue to work on it and finish it this week since we're doing e-learning. So our sounds that we're working with this week are the k sound, the k sound. Remember, we don't say k, we say k, k, k. Just make the sound with our lips and our mouth. We don't need to say anything out of our mouth. We just make the sound with it. So k, 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 k. And the sound. All right, the k sound and the sound. All right. So all of these words are our spelling words this week, and we're going to go through it. Now, I'm going to sound a little bit like Dora the Explorer, and I'm going to talk to you, and you're going to talk back to me, even though you can hear me, but I can't hear you. So you're going to talk to your screen like I could hear you, like it was an actual mini lesson, okay? And we're going to be creative, we're going to be imaginative, and use our imagination and get through our lessons together, all right? Okay, so our first word is shark, like baby shark. I could start singing it for you, but I'm not going to. All right, shark. So think in your head right now, what letter makes the k sound? What letter makes the k sound? All right, thinking. What letter makes the k sound? All right, now say it out loud. K, you're right. The K makes the k sound. So I'm going to circle this K because this K makes the k sound. Now, as we go through, we're going to see that other letters make the k sound too, and it's not always just the K. It can be other letters as well. All right, let's look at our second word. Our second word, say it out loud if you know it. Check. You're right. Good job. Check. So we have this at the beginning, CH, and that CH sound makes what? You say it out loud. Ch, 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 ch. You're right. Ch, ch. Okay? Ch, k. Ch, k. If we were to sound it out, it would say ch, k. So we put it all together and we get check, like a check mark, like I'd put on your paper. Check. All right, so this CK at the end, this CK makes the k sound. Check. All right, so we have a K that makes the k sound. We have a CK that makes the k sound. Let's go to our next one. Queen. Queen. What letter or letters make the qu sound? Say it out loud. Q, U. Together, this makes the qu sound. If we were to sound it out, it would sound like this. Queen. 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 All right, let's look at the next one. We have two C's in this word. The first C says S. S. The second C does not say S. It's not sir, sus, not sus, but sir, cuss. K. So this C makes the k sound. The first C does not make a k sound, so I am not going to circle it. All right, now let's look at the next word, flake. Flake. If we were to sound it out, we would say this FL together, fl. And we'd probably say a short A, fla, fla. But this E is magical, remember, and it makes us say the long A. So, fl, A, k. And we don't say the E again. So, fl, A, k. Flake, like a snowflake. Okay? Flake. So, when we think about what we're hearing, we hear the k sound for flake. K, k, right there. Flake. K. All right, so I'm going to circle this K because we hear that k sound just like we talked about. All right, the next one. Now, I need you thinking extra hard for the next one. Crack. Crack. Think in your mind right now, when do you hear the k sound? Crack. You should be thinking, Mrs. White, I hear it 2 times. I hear it at the beginning and I hear it at the end. And if you're thinking it 2 times, kiss your brain, because you are right. K. You hear it at the beginning. K. R. A. K. Hear it twice. You hear it 2 times. K. Remember at the very beginning of the lesson I told you we'd see different letters that make the same sounds. So we see K that makes the K sound. We see a CK and we see a CK down here too. All right, now let's look at the next word, second. Second. Say it out loud. What letter makes the K sound? C. That's what I should be hearing. C. C makes the K sound. Second. All right, now the next one. This one we may not have heard as much. This one is a quart. Quart. So we talk about a quart when we're talking about a quart of milk maybe, or a quart of something that you're going to put into a recipe. All right, so a quart of something. Now this one is different because it has the QU sound, or it has the QU spelling. But think about how we would say that, okay? This QU actually makes the K sound, quart. We don't say quart. Quart, we say quart, okay? So it kind of is a mix of both of them. So we're going to circle the QU sound. All right, the next one, squeeze. Squeeze. We hear the QU sound like we do in queen. Squeeze. All right, the next one is very similar. Squeak, like a little squeak of a mouse. S-Q-U-K. Squeak. All right, next one, quick. You hear the qu sound, quick. Coldest. Coldest. Now, my next two words, Africa and Mexico, they are very, very special words. Who can think of why they are special words? Everybody take a second. Think about why they are very special words. Africa and Mexico. Some of you are probably thinking they're both places, and you're right, they are both places. Some of you are also probably thinking that they have a special name, and we've talked about these, like McDonald's. McDonald's is a special place. Mrs. White is a special person. And all of those things that we brainstorm, all of those things are proper nouns, so they have to have what kind of a letter? Uppercase or capital letter. So they have a capital letter. Africa and Mexico do. Africa, when we talk about Africa, we hear the K sound with the C. All right, Mexico. Mexico. C sound again. Black, we see the boo, the CK makes that K sound. And thank. All right, we see the K sound to make the K. All right, so these are all of our spelling words for this week. Our next assignment is you're going to see a blue link that says Spelling City. You're going to click on that blue link and you're going to practice for 15 minutes. You're going to practice those spelling words. Okay, now if we were in school, we would have skill practice for station work. Our skill practice this week for station work is our spelling words. Okay, that's one of the skills we do. We do spelling, we do grammar, we do all of those different things. So for spelling, we're going to practice on Spelling City for 15 minutes. Set a timer, either on your iPad or a parent's phone if you ask permission. Set a timer for 15 minutes, and I want you practicing for those 15 minutes. Okay? Practicing with a game, practicing with a pre-test. They're going to say it to you. You can type it in, or you can play any of those games. All right? Practicing your K and your Q sound spelling words for 15 minutes. That's our next job. All right? Get practicing.